Let's go to, where are we talking today?
Blythe, California.
Cali, and Scotty Wolf, the world's most married man.
87 years old. Good morning, Scotty Wolf.
Good morning, good morning.
How you doing, Scotty?
Well, I never had it so good. My cup is running over.
Scotty, I understand you're in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh, I've been in that for years.
Oh, that's old news, Leslie Fram. He's been in it for years.
The world's most married man. How many times?
28.
28 times. No, nobody here can top that.
Now, the 28th time was recently. Is that correct?
Yeah, a year ago, last June 17th,
Now you keep track
I
of
married an African-American.
Yeah.
And we took her to Cologne, Germany, Paris on a honeymoon, 4 months. Come back, everything was paid, was on a show over there, and she wanted me to move down to Pasadena. She had a house. She's a retired nurse, 70 years old.
Yeah.
I knew her 45 years. She worked for me when she was way back, and I had a hotel in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to leave Blythe. I told her she might die for me, so she sued me for divorce, and I got the divorce on the 7th day of July this year.
Oh, so you're single now?
I'm single. Engaged for another world.
Any prospects at this point? Any for number 30?
Well, I got one engaged.
Oh, you're engaged?
You're engaged again?
Yeah, she's got a diamond ring. I had her in New York in January on the Murray Povich show, and she's 15 years old.
Now, do you keep recirculating?
Wait,
she's 15?
She's 15?
She's in high school. She's got one more year of high school.
Scotty.
Wait, no, wait.
Scotty.
What's
Hold it.
How'd this happen?
Flag on the play.
Huh?
How did you meet and get hooked up with a 15-year-old?
Well, I met her here, and she works at a dental office. Her mother works there.
Her mother must
Her
be
mother
happy.
and father says I can have her.
Wait a minute.
This sounds like
Scotty. Wait a minute. You're 87.
Yeah.
She's 15.
Yeah.
You don't see anything wrong with that?
No.
I mean,
You don't have to be any certain age to love somebody.
you know what?
True.
That's right. Love knows no age.
What do you guys have in common? What do you do for fun? Go to Lollapalooza?
Go to the prom?
Well,
I mean, what?
Take her to New York. I'll be taking her on shows. I'll probably take her to Paris on a honeymoon.
I was going to say, you keep taking...
She pushes a wheelchair. I take a wheelchair along all the time.
It's like a free trip to Paris. Are you wealthy?
Well, I've got everything furnished. I can't take nothing with me. I don't need anything.
Because you keep flying...
I got everything I want.
You keep flying to Paris on these honeymoons.
Buying diamond rings.
That's expensive.
Are you circulating the same diamond ring through,
Well,
maybe?
these liquor companies pay all the bills, and they put me on shows.
What are you talking about?
They want to ask me questions just the same as you're asking me right now.
Now, wait a minute.
What
What liquor companies? What do you mean?
There was a big liquor company over in Germany. I forget the name of it.
You were like their
They paid your
spokesperson.
bills. You forgot their name.
They paid the bills.
The ideal spokesman.
Scotty, we're talking to Scotty Wolf. He has been married 28 times, going on 29. Is your new soon-to-be there?
28, but of all these marriages, some of them I married 3 times.
Yeah, you know what? I got to tell you something, Scotty. What's your fiance's name?
Huh?
What's your new fiance's name?
Bernadette.
I got to tell you, I think this is going to be the one.
Well,
I get a feeling about this one.
I'd probably hang on to this one.
Is she there? Is she there, Scotty?
No, she can't. She's not old enough yet.
She's at home.
She's with her mother.
Hey, Scotty.
Here in town.
Now, I get the longest marriage that you've had was, what, 6 years?
6 years, number 27.
Yeah, do you
Married her at 14 years old, and she left me at 20.
What's the legal age in California, Scotty?
Well, they have to get a court order before 18 and parental consent.
Well, they got to get their driving permit first.
Yeah. Can you name all your wives?
Yeah, I can name them all, but
let's hear.
I always call them Angel and Darling and Sweetheart, and that way I didn't get them mixed up.
But I mean, what are their names? Can you name as many as you can? Let's hear how.
Oh, Helen and Mary and Beverly and Paulette and
Eva.
Uh-huh. There must have been a Mary or a...
It was an Eva in there.
Oh, Eva was your last one.
Yeah, Eva was the last one.
Do you keep track of all those anniversaries, I guess?
I got all the marriage license on the wall.
My God, you have wallpaper the whole living room with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scotty, would you say that you're a fickle man?
No, I'm not fickle.
You're not fickle.
What is the end of these marriages?
Well,
what
hard.
causes them to end?
The end?
You're just over? You're done with
They
them?
don't end. You can't forget them.
No, it's hard.
That's my trouble now. I can't sleep at night. I only get maybe 30 minutes sleep. I either dream about them or wake up and comparing them, and that goes on. It's a very unusual experience. Nobody else has ever had it, and it's true.
Yeah.
Hey, Scotty, of the 28 wives that you've had, do you have any children?
19.
19.
My own, yeah.
How old are they?
Well, there's one in town here, is 29. My 14th wife let me have him when he was 3 days old, and I raised him. I was a mother and father. And
Do they take care of you?
I took care of him, raised him,
Yeah, do they
changed
know?
his diapers, sent him to school, but I didn't know how to raise him. When I finally found out now, when he grew up, he could drink 24 cans of beer at one night.
God bless him.
Found
You got
that
a great
out
family
later,
there,
and then
Scotty.
smoke cigarettes and that. You have to watch them. Everything they do, you got to watch them, or otherwise they'll get away from you.
Oh, yeah.
So are your kids taking good care of you?
Well, the government pays my Social Security.
Okay.
Well, who's paying for all those wedding rings and those trips to Maury Povich? Well, I guess Maury Povich, right?
Well, I get enough. I get $800 a month. The check comes in, and I spend it. I got one laying here, just came in on the 1st. I get one on the 1st and one on the 3rd.
Okay.
Scotty, good luck to you, man, on the circuit. Enjoy your new marriage with
It'll be lucky for her.
with
Hey,
She has
Bernadette.
to go to school, and I'll send she has to go to college to get her out of the house.
I know.
Send her to college.
Gonna marry her and get her out of the...
87-year-old Scotty
Man.
Wolf.
Well, write me a letter, and I'll come down there and
We'll party.
Oh, yeah.
and you can talk to me on the show.
Yeah. All right,
Thanks,
Scotty.
Scotty.
This is the best of the Morning X.
My father said get married. He should rot in his grave.
99X.